If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, but let's get right to it. So Matt Reeves dropped a Vimeo, which was a camera test of Rob Pattinson in his Batman costume. Now, everybody has probably seen it at this point, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit. The video also had the score that is going to be on the film, and it was this piano, dong, dong, dong. I'll be honest with you, I am not in love with the score. I hope it gets better as we get closer to when the movie actually comes out. As far as the costume goes, I liked everything from the neck down. I thought it looked like, obviously, this movie's supposed to take place when Batman is first kind of starting off. So unlike having Lucius Fox and all his toys from the Dark Knight trilogy that Christopher Nolan put together, this is a whole new Batman, and it looks like he's kind of building this stuff himself. And it has a very Arkham video game feel to it, which I think is great. Unfortunately, the cowl is what's really throwing me off, because a couple of people have lightened up the screen and let people see, you know, the detail other than what it looks like in that red. And, you know, it looks a lot like the Adam West version of Batman's costume, where you have a lot of the jawline sticking out, which to me, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I liked Christian Bale's felt like a helmet. And all the cowls in previous films felt like a helmet and didn't have a lot of jaw sticking out, because in my thinking is like, you want to protect your jaw if somebody's punching you, and you want to have a little bit of a guard here or something. So I wasn't feeling the whole, you know, the neck thing like this, where his whole jaw is sticking out. The stitching on it, where it was leather, where it looks like it's a leather, I'm not too thrilled with that either, because it doesn't look like it would withstand, like, at least like in the Dark Knight trilogy with Nolan, everything had a purpose. And even like in Michael Keaton in the original Batman, when he gets shot in the chest for the first time when he's laying on his back, and the guy takes the butt of that 44 and taps, hey, it's some kind of body armor, you know? They were giving you clues that it's an armor. And then, you know, they made the cowl in the Dark Knight trilogy, and Alfred crashes it and says, no, we need to do another run and make them tougher. They're like Kevlar. They need to be able to withstand a bullet hit. And so, like, this is just like a leather, almost looks like, I hate to joke, because I think this is going to be a really good film. You know, that whole, you know, Pulp Fiction, bring out the gimp. It just looks like a sadomasochistic kind of thing. I just can't wrap my head around it. But again, maybe it'll look better. I know I'm not feeling that thick leather. It just doesn't feel like it would protect him at all in a fight. But I could be wrong. I do think that his bat symbol in his chest looks like a batarang. So instead of carrying a utility belt or things hanging all over him, where he'd reach back, grab something, and then, you know, pull out the gun and pull out the grappling hook. And it looks like he can reach right into his chest, pull this thing off, and it'll turn into a batarang, and he just throws it and uses it, and it comes back to him. I don't know. Or it could collapse into some sort of grappling gun. I don't know. That looks cool. The shoulders look cool. The cowl looks cool. I like the protective kind of neck that comes up, and that's similar to a comic book that recently came out from Batman, where he has this thing around his neck to kind of protect him, you know, maybe if a bat or a metal bar came down or something. And I get that, like, Rob Pattinson has this great jawline, but to pull it out of the cowl just feels weird to me, and just feels like it exposes his face to too much damage if he gets beat up. You know, you could crack a jaw real easy having it exposed like that. But those are my thoughts on the Rob Pattinson Batsuit. What did you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comments section, and we'll see you on the next one.